Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where, not quite an outbreak of peace, but sort of. I'm currently trying to sort out all of the submarines that are all over the place. So my ocean-going ones, actually, the newest ones, actually can reach the coast of Germany and the Netherlands. So I'm going to send 4 groups just to cause some problems, get the victory point tracker ticking upwards, slowly but surely. But I remembered I have a light cruiser and a heavy cruiser unlocked, and I didn't even do them, and I just totally blanked because I think I talked about them at the end of episode 12, and then never did it. So modern light cruiser 1, yeah, I did. Right, the Montebello, sure. Why not? This has got the bog standard towers that every light cruiser ever has had. Still, I do like that bow. That's a good looking bow. Right, the other problem is I've got these disgusting Mark IV 6-inch guns. So I might not do the light cruiser right now because I really want to... Actually, do you know what? Let me check what the Mark V 6-inch guns actually look like. Because if they're also lozenge turrets, then it's just silly of me to wait. Back in a tick. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so the Mark V guns are the same model as the Mark IVs. So I'm going to have to embrace the ugly, and that's true for the heavy cruisers as well, unless I give them 10-inch guns. So let's go for 8 guns. I think the most recent one is the Aquilas, isn't it? Yeah. So this would be a kind of very standard light cruiser, I imagine. Apologies if you can hear some atmospheric engine noise. So I can either go 1 funnel or 2. Wow, the 1 funnel is almost as good. So that one doesn't fit. I saw this one fitting there. Yeah. You can put it up on the rear tower. It gives it a bit of a weird look. I prefer 2 funnels. Even if it's not technically as good, that has a better look to it. Okay. Speed-wise, these things can get to 36. Damn, that would make them as fast as a destroyer that we currently have. Let's get some 2-inch dual Mark Vs in for a little bit of additional firepower. Yes, torpedo launchers. Ooh, underwaters. Interesting. Basically a quintuple launcher on each side. I do have this kind of area in here. No, I think it's okay. We can just leave it like that. It's got nice clean lines. Jesus Christ. Why is it so loud today? Anyway, let's go for all the good things. Still going to use KC. Reinforced bulkhead. Standard. Base fuse. Gap ballistic. TNT3. Gordite 3. Auto loaders. Very cool. 21-inch fasts. Winston's 5. That's new. RDF. Sonar 3. Mine layer 3. Depth charge 3. And we have absolutely tons of weight to spare. I think this is maybe expecting me to use triple 6s. I don't have access to those on light cruisers yet. I could maybe add them in a refit. But so far, this has got pretty much everything I could want. Well, we can make it cheaper and we can armour it up, I suppose. The 6-inch guns, I think I prefer... No, not that. 50 calibers on those. 60 caliber on the 6-inch guns is absolutely fine. We've got a little bit of an aft weight offset. Just move everything forward on the ship a little bit. Something like that. And then we can work on making this cheaper and smaller because Yeah, compared to an... Well, actually, they're cheaper than in the Aquilas. Damn. This is a very efficient design. Okay, armour. What are we looking at here? So to protect against HE, 1.5 inch is going to be fine. So let's make sure we have that everywhere to protect against HE shells. And then to protect against AP, I mean, I'd like 6 inch, but yeah, we could go 5 though. 5 inch. Deck armor, probably don't need more than that 1.5. No, we don't. Maybe go 6 inch on the conning tower. Get some. Now let's go 1.5. Turrets. I think 636. Oh, 633. That'll be okay, and that's it. We just got an absolute ton of displacement left. Right, let's max the range and spacious them. And again, we've got loads left. Can we go down to 9,000 tons? Yes, we could. Can we go down to 8,000 tons? No. 8,500? 8,750? No. Go for 9,000 then. 9,000 tons. What are you talking about? Okay, that was just messed up when I was doing that. It does leave a lot of displacement left on the table. But I think with a refit, we could get these up to triple guns. And yeah, there's nothing stopping us fitting more systems to it. There's no real point upping the armor. It's already got pretty much maximum armor. Yeah, we could up the speed, but again, 36 is pretty darn good. Like that is really, you know, that's faster than any of the other light cruisers, isn't it? Oh no, it's the same speed as the Aquilas. Well, that's even better then. So they can operate concurrently with an Aquila, so I don't really want them to go much faster than that. I'm happy with them. We've just got tons of spare displacement, which I'm going to earmark for replacing the dual 6-inch guns with triple 6-inch guns. So I'm going to save these. I'm going to build 10. I'm going to build 10 of these. Seem like a decent ship. At 95 million, they are, yeah, cheaper than the Aquilas. So they're basically an Aquila, but better in every way. So, yeah. Nice. Right. Put all those in, and then I'm going to think about that heavy cruiser. Alright, welcome back. And I've discovered I have not one, but 2 heavy cruisers to build. So we're going to start with the Florentia, which I'm going to try and make our first fast heavy cruiser with the big guns, so 8s or bigger. I am a little worried about the engine efficiency though, so let's go for 8s. And yes, I know, disgusting lozenge turrets. You don't have to tell lozenge turrets. You don't have to tell me they look disgusting. I am aware, but I am limited, sadly, by what I can do. Does look a little odd as well, but maybe try and do something like that. Actually, I think I want the shorter one. What if we stick to 10,000? Oops, 10,000 tons. Yeah, the 10,000 tonner looks a bit more compact, a bit more sensible. I might change my mind on that. Right, let's have this directly over the circle, and then probably some 2-inch secondaries. Torpedoes, it's always nice to have the option, but yeah, those two torpedoes don't seem particularly attractive. Okay, so far so good. Gonna go oil and gear turbines. Okay, you're not doing 34 knots. How about 32 knots? Yes, that works fine. So compared to the Garibaldi, which is our last heavy cruiser, it is slower, but has bigger guns, which is fine. Box 2, Electro Hydro 2, balanced, shaft 3, KC, X-Top 3, double one hull. I'm going to go standard ratio, or base fuse, capitalistics, all the normal stuff that used to by now. I know, 74. Wow, just incredible amounts of displacement on these hulls. 8-inch 55s and 2-inch 60s, that's fine. Right, let's look at armouring then. So these things, in terms of the HE pen, 1.5 inch is going to be absolutely fine. So let's make sure that we have at least that everywhere. Can I put armour on those? No. In terms of deck AP, again, 1.5. So if we put 3-inch on the main deck, and 4-inch on the turret tops, this will be perfectly well protected. In terms of armour, AP from belt hits, I think we're looking at more. I think 10 on the turret. Oh, I'm only allowed 9. Okay, we'll stick at 8 then. See, 6 inches of belt armour is not really going to be enough. Can I really push it to 8 though? I can. Let's just have 8 then. Because that'll give me protection down to around 8,000 metres, which is good. And then, given that these guns have a range of 20 kilometres, you know, we'd have to be getting pretty close. And then, in terms of secondary firepower, can I just grab a... What, secondary firepower? In terms of other guns, let's just grab a 6-inch gun quickly. Show me the thing. Thank you. So, 6-inch gun... Yeah, really, you're not... You're going to have trouble with a 6-inch gun. So that's good. I don't think we can armour up again the extended against 6-inch guns, though. Could we armour it against 5s? So, a 5-inch gun... Yeah, if we go for 3-inch on the extended bits, that means a 5-inch gun... Yeah, they're going to have to get to about 5,000 metres out before the AP shells on the 5-incher is going to do very much at all. And then decent conning tower. Put in some layering. Why not? And we're at 80%. Spacious. All the range. Love it. Okay, well, the next upgrade is guns. Goodbye, dual 8-inch. Hello, triples. That is a hell of a lot of firepower. More firepower than any of our heavy cruisers. The most we've got is 8. 8-inch. 12 8-inch is very attractive indeed. And again, there's a ton of displacement. Just spare. I mean, again, I could up armour, but I think the armour is okay. It's a realistic armour scheme. Put it that well, semi-realistic. There weren't that many heavy cruisers rocking 8 inches of armor. But yeah, I think that's all I need, and I can save that refit. Wait for, I don't know, radar or fancy engines or something of that nature. Maybe we can upgrade her speed later when we have access to better technology or something. Be another thing to upgrade with her, because it's really the efficiency that's limiting me at the moment. I could put another funnel in, I suppose, but I kind of like the compact look. See, if this was a real ship, just thinking about this, if this was a real ship, it would be London Naval Treaty compliant at 10,000 tons. In fact, this is full load displacement, so she would definitely be compliant. She has 12 8-inch guns and can do 32 knots and has 8 inches of armor. Oh, antidote 4. There we go. Triple bottom. Why not? There you go. That makes me a bit happier with the amount of spare displacement. I don't feel I'm leaving too much on the table with that. That is quite the ship. I like it. Yes, please. I'm going to save, but I only get one, because this is Artisan, of course. Oh, actually, the other thing I'm going to do, just for my own completeness, I'm going to make those 4-inch, so that the half of the main belt makes me a little bit happier. And yeah, that's it. That's it done. Right, I'm going to save this. I'm going to build one, and then I am going to have a look at that second heavy cruiser hull. Yes. All right. Next, we're going to have the Barum. I know you may be thinking barium after the element, but no, it's after the Roman name for the city of Bari. Now, this hull is really funky, because it's got this boat deck that you cannot move or remove. So this is going to have an enormous superstructure, and yeah, it looks weird, that displacement. What about at 12,000? Yes, that is the one we want, where the boat deck is in the middle, and then when you put the superstructures on, it looks a little bit balanced, and it doesn't have this massive kind of rear quarterdeck. 2 funnels. Again, gives it a kind of gap-toothed look. Oil, gear turbines, 32 knots, 120%, and that's on a natural boiler. I could push it, again, I could try and push it faster, but I think I'm going to wait until we have better engine techs. And so it'll be a kind of sister ship to the Florentia. Oh, I actually went minimum displacement. Where's it tick over to the larger size? Right about 14,000 or so. Yeah. Let's go for 14,000. So it's a significantly bigger ship. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be superior. Aux 2, Electrohydro 2, Balanced Rudder, Shaft 3, Crypt Cemented. Guns. Let's try the exact same arrangement. 888s. Not as elegant a ship. Actually looks kind of boxed in. Maybe I do want the longer one. I was thinking initially that I didn't, but maybe I do. Oh, and that's someone at my door. Back in a second. Alright, welcome back. So, looking good so far. Let's go for the same secondary approach. Yeah, that actually does look better. That was me talking absolute rubbish. Yeah, I guess we could put some Guns in here. What was our torpedo launcher situation? Yeah, underwaters again. I know that historically they were kind of phased out by this point, but I kind of prefer them. They're nice and fast firing. There we go, just some 2-inch guns. Wow, there we go. All right. Spud 4, anti-door 4. Let's go for the triple bottom hull because I'm sensing I've got a lot of displacement. Standard ratio of base fuse, cap ballistics, TNT3, Cordite 3, standard, auto loaders, electro hydro, 21-inch, fast torps with coincidence 5, RDF, and then we are on to the armouring. So again, I'm assuming that 9 is the maximum. 4, let's go, actually no, 3, 4, 5, 8, well, 10, 3, 5, something like that. And yeah, we got absolutely boatloads of displacement. Spacious, maximum range. And now, on this design, I think I can start pushing the speed. Let's go 33, 34. Actually, let's go all the way up to 36. And 4 spoilers. Yes, there we go. And now we're up to 99%. Expensive. Double the price of the Florentia for those extra 4 knots. So you can argue whether it's worth it. But how much was the 32 knot version? Just a second. 32 knots. Naturals. Yeah, it's still 53 million more. I can hear my washing machine starting to screw up the recording again. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to get it built. And I'm going to end the turn and stuff. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, much like I did in the previous episode, I think that all of our heavy cruisers could use a refit, but I'm not going to take you through it because I've got a bunch of them to do, and it's going to take a while. I'll maybe slow down the speed of the playback slightly. I'll maybe do it at 5 times rather than 10, because it was a little hard to see what I was doing in the time-lapse, but I did think that it worked. I haven't been able to read the comments on the previous video, so... You know, if you all hated it, I don't know that yet. So I'm just going to shush. I'm going to get into the refits of all the heavy cruisers. And I'll see you soon. Alright, there we go. So, all the cruisers are refitted. They are going to take a while. So, because I upgraded a few of them from duals to triples, basically ripping out all the... I think 7 months is very generous, but yeah, these are extensive refits. But it should help make our heavy cruiser force much more capable. Our light cruisers and destroyers and torpedo boats are more capable. Really, the only thing we're lacking... Our 12-inch battleships really are not up to snuff. And that one, you maybe saw me popping into the research screen. Still no sign of the Mark 4 12s. They're a ways off. So yeah, we're a little bit gonna have to be careful with them. We are about to get 3 new heavy cruisers. I love playing Italy for this reason. So yeah, we're gonna get a lot of heavy cruisers, all unique, but that's kind of the point. And we are ways off the modern battleship too. Sometimes you get one in here. No. But otherwise, things looking pretty decent. I'm going to click through a few turns, see if anything shows up, see if we can get something going on with Germany, and see if we can actually get a battle this episode. Alright, welcome back. This is just going to be an episode where I build lots of cruisers, because we've unlocked the 3 and the 4. I thought I'd unlocked the 5 too, but I don't see it. Maybe I need to wait for another tech. Anyway, this is going to be the Cortina. This is a very long hull. I think we can make it do the full 36 knots. It does come with the very generic towers, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm sure we can make it work. I'm thinking at least 5 turrets would probably work quite well on this thing. Funnels, 2 big ones, oil, gear turbines, yes, that's what we like to see. Now, potentially we could invest in a super cruiser of some sort with 11-inch guns. However, I do want to try and standardize, and I do want to play semi-historical, so I think I'm going to stick with 8s, weirdly enough. We're not going to use 9s, we're not going to use 10s. I might do a super cruiser at some point, but I don't think this hull is the right one to do it on. I'm going to go for 8-inch triples again. And I'm going to see if we can go for something like this. That is a very weird looking rear arrangement, but it potentially means an awful lot of firepower. If it doesn't fit, I'm just going to take this turret off because it does look a little bit derpy. Going to go with a 2-inch twin AA guns, and yeah, why not some underwater torpedo launchers? Right. All the good stuff. Bobbet 5, that's new. I am investing in the old triple bottom hull. It does help with torpedo and mine damage, so it helps protect against the accursed submarines. Autoloaders, electrohydro, 21-inch fast torps. This is 5 and RDF. Because this 5 is also relatively new, but very exciting. And we are looking like we're going to get it on the weight. Can we get 10-inch on these? No. Just go 8, 4, 8 with 8, 4, 4, 3, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 10 on the tower, 3, 1.5, and 1.5. Bob's your ankle is done. 8-inch 55 calibers, 2-inch 60s, And we're at 90% displacement. So I can keep this weirdness. Let's make it spacious, luxurious, and long-ranged. Lovely stuff. Look at that. Good, good, good. Well, okay. That was a lot quicker build than I was expecting. I do like it though. It is, well, it's not great looking. Like, it would look better without that. You know, you could put a 2-inch gun there or something. Like, that is objectively better looking, but the advantage of squeezing in that extra turret, I can't overlook it. I'd much rather have an extra full-size turret. I will try and get these right next to each other if I can. Do have a teeny tiny forward weight offset, so I could move this one back instead. No, it's just not letting me. Okay, I'm going to save this, and then I'll be back with the next one. Alright, here we have the next one. I love this hull. This hull is so cool with this kind of a shape of a Xiphos, a leaf-shaped sword blade, and you've got this unnecessarily cool kind of curved flange here and this double deck arrangement. It's really cool hull. Sad I'm only going to get to build one ship on it. What? Nope, no, the rear tower is a sensible tower. That's fine. Let's put it here. And then the main tower, oh, that's pretty big. But I think it should fit okay just here. Something along these lines. Funnels. I thought you could fit a funnel inside this one. Yes, you can. I don't know if I'm going to need to. Let's figure that out first. Yes, I think I will. So it's going to look a little odd with that secondary funnel, but it does help considerably. Again, in terms of guns, I might go 8-inch triples once again, seeing as we're getting so much mileage out of them. I wonder. Yes, we can repeat what we did with the Cortina and have a third turret on the back for extra Dakar. Could we go secondary 4-inch down here? Yeah, we could. We could have 4-inch guns on the lower firing deck, which is very nice. And then, I don't know, maybe a couple of 2-inch there. Might as well make them triples if I'm only getting that many. This is a cheeky way of fitting singles. There is. It's pretty much the same as using triple here and a triple there. Unless we could... it's breaking my own rules, but... There we go. Even more guns. Underwaters... Just for funsies. Okay, we've done all that. Crypt cemented. Barbette 5. Torpedo belt 4. Triple bottom hull. All the good things. 21-inch fasts. Oh, we have so much weight remaining. What's the maximum armor I can put on this thing? 10. We could do something a bit different. Let me just have a quick look on the front here. What if I went with 11-inch twins? I was talking about doing a super cruiser. That means probably not doing any of that on the back. Probably doing this. Yeah. Okay, that is a very different ship. But potentially a very dangerous... No. Let's go for the 45 calibers. Yeah. 50s. There we go. That's fine. So this is a little bit different. Now the 10-inch of armor I'm talking about, they're 10,000 meters. That's fine. What about against our 4-inch guns? Yeah, we need about 5-inch, but realistically more like 4-inch of extended. Yeah, 3-inch main deck is fine. 1.5 on that bit. Maybe 12-inch on the conning tower, something like that. 4.5, and then turrets. Wow, that don't need that much. 12-inch, I think, is fine. Honestly, we can maybe up it from that. But I mean, realistically, that's 6,000 meters. Someone that's going to have to close to go through that with an 11-inch gun. Obviously, if we come up against something bigger, then we'll be in trouble. But I think 12 is fine. We could make it spacious. Can't get any extra range, but we can make it spacious, as all Italian ships should be. But this is our first super cruiser. Very nice. Very nice indeed. As befits probably my favourite hull. But 8 11-inch guns going 36 knots. That is potentially very spooky for our enemies. And those 4-inch mean that she'll be a threat to small ships as well. Okay. I like her. I like her very much. But I have been doing a lot of building this episode. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to get it built. And I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.